They send you message of Brahmini sex. 5 ways, 5 things to take to boost your sexual life. 3 things to take to make a man last longer. 5 things to do to get erection. How many times is a woman supposed to release? When you are seeing all those many things, you are confused like, what? Then I would, eating so fruit will boost your sexual life. That's a cocoa. You know, before in those days, these things were kept secret. But now everything has been unveiled. Are you getting it now? Now, what you do, you must have the Spirit of God in you as a Christian here. Number 2, sell yourself into the Word of God. In this generation, there are still virtues. In this generation, there are still virtues. Are you getting it? Then number 3, you must set in principles to guide yourself. You must put principles on ground. I must not go to the young man's house alone. Many of you now, why you fall cheap to sex? You want to visit him alone. Sometimes when you have issues, you want to resolve it. You will not go and resolve it in a fast food. You want to resolve it in his room. And normally now, when you want to resolve it in his room, it must end up in the bed. Because you want to pray for the man said, oh, I'm sorry. The man just said to me, he was very fine. The man is good and he don't do now. The thing is, he's backing up or you're tempting me. You know, women have a sexy way of crying. The man is like, oh my God, I've not seen this kind of a thing. See the voice, see the melody. My God. And before you know, the man says, no, you're calling me pet, you the normal woman, and we push you down there. Are you getting it now? So you must set structures. By this time, I should not be there. By this time, I should be there. Now go for our mistress. She got married as a virgin. It's possible in this new age. It's not a young girl. In this present era, it is very possible. Our sister called her mistress. It was her husband that is virgin her. In this present era, it is very. If you see her, she is like, oh, you think that she's a nanayo. For her body, it's a no-go area. It's a no-no. She like, anything you want to, let's go there. But you see, that means there, no, it's not. It's a no-no. The man she marries, the man that is virgin. So it is very, very, very possible. If you can apply these 3 things, you must have the Spirit, you must give yourself wholly to the Word, and you must set principles, laws that will guide you. Praise the Lord. God bless you. Questions? How would that lady? Okay, the lady now, because of that anger, she wants to double date so that if Peter go, Paul still remains. At least if Peter don't marry me, Paul will marry me. Abi? Yes. Because some of it makes some time they change character. Praise the Lord. Thank God our Father is here. So, Papa, sir. Please, sir.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Well, are you coming again?
There are some ladies, maybe the guy that dated just one man in their life. They dated this guy for 8 years. For 8 years, courtship. At the end of the day, the girl discovered that the guy is marrying that same, at the 8 years of their relationship, the guy got married another girl. Then later, the girl now changed to a bad and
he left you to marry somebody else. First of all, if somebody left you, find out the reason why he left you. You see, it's not like a church. If some members leave this church, if you have observed this, there are something we do. We want to know why they left. Have you observed that? Now, we know why they left does not mean that know why they left. If the church is wrong, if our path is wrong, we do our best to win them back. Meaning they saw something faulty that makes them leave. Are you getting it? But if what they left is on their own fault, on their end was on their own part, and the one that is faulty, what will we do? We might try to let them understand that you and is even talking, you are the one that is faulty. So what should we do? We help you out, correct you, and let you see that you are wrong and change. But if the person insists that maybe the church is the one wrong, And if we find that the church is wrong, what do? We correct ourselves and run the person back. If the person still choose to stay, no problem. But if you choose not to stay, what have we done? We have learned from our error. Because the next month, next 2 months, next 3 months, members will still be added to the church. If you cannot correct that error, that same person complain, you will see the same effect keep happening. So in this case of such a sister, my advice is when men leave you, first of all, before a man left you, if it's not by chance, that means something is behind it. If you are not being, because of relationship or marriage is being manipulated. If your own is not manipulation, first of all, observe, why did this man left? For him to leave you, that means he has seen somebody better than you. Are you getting me? So what do? Work on yourself. Like what Mama just taught today. If you work on yourself to become a better woman, it is even a man that will run after you. It is who you are, what you are, that you attract. It's not the years, it's your person. If you can work on yourself personally, and the person left you, you see, it's not like marriage. I told Mama that since 2 years back, 2 years ago, till now, one thing has been helping me. It is not just about who is with you in the marriage. If you can work more on yourself, even if you and that person, for instance, something happened, you divorced. If you leave that person, that man, leave that wife, or the wife leave that man to another person outside, and that woman went to marry another man outside, and later he's still complaining that that man is not good. They are married, have issue, and he divorced the same man too. What will people say? They will say the woman has. So what does that tell you? The fault the woman refused to correct with the first man, the same fault is following the woman. Are you seeing it? But if the woman was able to correct work on herself, and she went ahead and married somebody else, and for instance, she now observed that the man she married, it is the man that has faults. Let's assume they divorce. When they divorce, they now discover that it is that man that is fault. Everybody will tell the woman, you are right. So what is life? To cut the story short, work on yourself. Whether you are married already, work on yourself. Become a better person. If your fiancé or fiancée walk up to you and tell you, this thing about you I don't like, be happy. It's like a church. When the pastor walk up to you and tell you, this thing you are doing as a member is wrong, be happy that your pastor corrects you. Because he wants you to become a better person. So the same thing, he left you for a reason. And if he left you, he is the one that is guilty by his other manipulation. Understand this. If Paul leaves, Peter will come. And let this, if Peter is coming, Peter should not meet the Jacob. Let him meet the Israel. Don't let that Peter meet your past. Let him meet your present. If any man be in Christ, is a new creation.
Now, when a man cheats, he loses his value. Are you getting me? Now, if you woman will say you want to pay back, do you know that if that man you pay back and eventually that man decides to leave you, because many of them will leave you, and they will say she's a cheat. See, in Africa, let me say this. In Africa, it is seen that it's as if women are always at the receiving end. Women are always at the suffering end. That your man did this doesn't mean you should do this. If you do it, it is you, the whole world will clap on their head, on her head. Are you getting it now? When the man did it, they'll say, that's the name mistake, it's a normal thing, normal mistake. But when you as a woman do it, it's an abomination. Are you getting me now? So what do you do? If you can't take it, it's a relationship, it's good. If you can't cope, you know emotionally, it's destabilizing you. Because there are some people, when their fiancés or their husbands, they cheat, they can tolerate it. While some ladies, they can't tolerate it. Everybody has their level of tolerance. So if you know you cannot bear it, you cannot forgive him and forget about that chapter. All the time you keep reading, just thank God it's a relationship. And the truth is, any young man in relationship already is cheating on you. Imagine how the marriage will look like. Are you getting me? So when you cheat back, you just abase yourself. You reduce your value and your, if you are reducing your bride price, let me use that big. So you don't pay back just to go and cheat. What happens on your wedding day? The young man you want to cheat with, you are telling this your guy, I do. And pastor said, if anybody has here any reason, they now comes out and say, yes, I want to marry her. We do the doing. You can't say it's revenge. Nobody will hear that. Even if you tell anybody in the world, my guy shit, now go shit to revenge. It is you that the woman that they will get. Okay.
Asked me a question, I don't know what to answer. She said, is it bad, like in a situation her boyfriend was in need of money, and so she had a guy in her DM that was begging her to come meet her. They had to pay her 50,000 naira
For a night.
Yes.
1 round.
And her boyfriend, the guy is schooling at Ogara, and he needs some money. Every time he complains to her, I wish she had money. There's something he wants to sort out. So she now had to go and do, like, she slept with the other guy.
To get the money to us.
And she gave it to her boyfriend. So she's not telling me that if what she did is a bad thing, that her conscience is judging her, that she wants to go and open up to her guy. But she don't know if it's going to break her relationship. So what she did now, is it a bad thing?
Oh, now what you should now, before I answer that question, please tell that your friend to be around for the next section, and that is June. The third Sunday of June. Tell your friend to be around. With that question, I'm going to leave it for our Papa. Our Father is here. He's going to give you a fitting answer to that question.
Hallelujah. Well, I'll just go straight because of time. Your friend, the quick answer to your friend is, first of all, one thing that kills people silently is a guilty conscience. Guilt. So for your friend to be emotionally balanced, let her free your mind. Now, if the thing she did is wrong, it's 100% wrong. Now, why will her mind need to go down to sleep with somebody else to look for money? There are other ways to get money she can borrow. If she really loves the guy, she can drop phone and borrow money. Yes, she already has to sleep with that guy already in her mind. She just want to use that one as an excuse. Now, some of you say it's not true. It's true. Do you know why? To get 50,000, you know what boy said? 50,000. I think it should not be only sex.
Yes, of course.
What is the proof of your love? Is sacrifice. If she really values that guy, she can sell something that belongs to her for that same person and get her man. She must not go to that level.
Sex, yes.
So now, look at this. To draw the line, once she's such a friend, open up and tell the guy. It's like marriage. You know you already had a child before. You pretended. Or you know you don't have a womb. You kept it away from the man. And the man married you. Because you knew that you are not married, you want to open up that you don't have a womb. If it's a man like me, I can never trust you. If you like somebody tomorrow, I can't trust you. When it's finance, anything, I can't trust you. You know what? You would have opened up. It might take me time to heal my wounds, but it's up to me to forgive you. You have done your part by opening up. So now your friend telling her that let her sit the boyfriend down. Let her explain with a good conscience. And let her also admit, because she can explain and not admit that she's wrong. It's two different things. And she's explaining to the guy, let her admit that this thing I did is wrong. I give you the wrong knowledge. Please forgive me. I want to free my conscience. I cannot keep it again. Just imagine if the guy slept with, went and tell the same guy. That very boyfriend will be disappointed.
Of course.
What if somebody else videoed their sex and went and played? The guy will feel more betrayed. So it's preferable the person you date or relationship with He had it from your mouth than somebody else's mouth. So that the same trust you are trying to keep, he might be able to keep it in the future. If not, you pretend and keep it, and then the relationship will be dead. God bless you.